Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Epic Scooter Rider coming back at you with another video. Today I'm bringing you a Q&A video for my YouTube. This is going to be an awesome start to the series that I'm going to be starting. I will talk to you guys and get more in depth here in just a second. Just recently I posted on my Instagram a photo asking you guys to drop some questions for me to answer below, and hopefully we can make a YouTube video out of it. So I know a lot of you guys are really fond of like a lot of the YouTube videos and vlogs that I like posting. Every Saturday I'm going to be dropping a video of what goes on throughout my week, whether it be riding, filming, whatever I'm doing in front of the camera, behind the camera, you name it, etc. I will be filming it and posting it every single Saturday in my new series. Now we're gonna get on to our Q&A. Okay, so our first question on the list comes from Kyler Young _. He asked, what are my plans for my YouTube channel? So like I said before, I'm going to be dropping this series, which is going to be super awesome. Also, I've held myself to a goal of making 10 feature-length full cinematic films. It can be anywhere from competitions to travel to filmmaking, I mean, you name it. So our next question comes from Brighton _ Ryan. He said, besides Properco, what is your favorite clothing brand? Well, I'm wearing a little bit of it. It's actually Adidas right here and right here. Don't know what one this is, but it's got Japanese writing on it. I'm a huge fan of Japanese writing on clothing. Just the aesthetic of it is really awesome and I love it so much. Our next question comes from Tate _ Durant. He asks me, what is the biggest trick you plan for this summer? Honestly, I have no idea, and I honestly think it's the same with every other rider. There is no saying on what I am going to do or what I'm not going to do. It kind of depends on what kind of level of riding you're on, what kind of parks you have to your ability. Honestly, I would really like to get better at like doing 3 flips and 3 flip combos and just flip combos in general. I know I'm already decent at them, but I can make them so much better. If I were to name a big trick to be landed this summer, I would really like to do a world's first with another nothing front scoop combo variation. But anyways, we're gonna hop right into our next question, which is from Finley MTB. How bad do you miss Wasatch? 1 out of 10. Okay, so really quick, for you guys who don't know about Wasatch or didn't know that Utah actually had an indoor skate park, Wasatch was a really awesome indoor skate park, and unfortunately Wasatch closed down about 2 years ago. Ever since then, it's really taken a toll on my riding, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other Utah locals riding. Since then, it's been really tough trying to progress and learn new things, but somehow we still managed. So if I were to say 1 out of 10, it would be a 10 out of 10 how much I miss Wasatch. But anyways guys, we're gonna roll right into our next question, which comes from Caleb Banner. He asks me, how are you training for ISA? Workout, diet, meditation? So actually, when it comes down to comp riding, I try to be as healthy as possible. I try to stretch as regularly as possible because those things are really important when it comes to being a competition rider. Endurance is a huge thing. Packing everything into that 1 minute, it's extremely tiring for some, including myself. So when it comes down to it, you know, every other day diet consists of like really healthy breakfasts and then just straight up stretching when I have the time to do so. But anyways guys, we're going to roll right into our next question, which comes from Steezy _ Hamburger. So he asks me, what do I think of Utah's weather? Next. Next question, which comes from little _. Aiken. He asked me, pineapple on pizza or pizza on pineapple? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say pineapple on pizza. I like pineapple on pizza. If you like pineapple on pizza, drop it down below and we'll see who wins that fight. But anyways guys, we're gonna roll right into our next question, which actually comes from Dylan _ Scott 03. This is one of my awesome Utah homies, rides scooters, does the whole filming thing. His question is asking me, let's film and ride this summer. Dude, you already know I'm down. We're gonna roll right into the next one, which comes from Braden Robinson _. He asks me, who is your dream sponsor, or who do you want to get sponsored by? So the company that I am actually looking for is honestly not to be said yet. The one thing that everybody gets wrong is that, oh, the biggest name brand is what matters, and honestly that is not even close to a percentage of what actually matters when it comes down to a sponsorship. When it comes comes down to a name brand, it really doesn't matter to me, but a dream sponsorship for me is to be in a family-orientated sponsorship that is going to push me to new lengths when it comes down to riding and traveling. This question comes from Caden_Richmond.15. He asked me if I plan on staying in Utah. Honestly, that is not to be said yet. For now, it's going to make do, but honestly, I would really like to either live in Arizona or somewhere around LA and California. So this next question comes from Ashton_Record. He asked me how I make such good edits. Well, first off, Ashton, I really appreciate the love and support, and I'm really glad that you enjoy my videos that I put out on Instagram and YouTube. So the editor that I use is actually Final Cut Pro. This editor costs around $300 US. You can get it on iMac or a MacBook Pro. When it comes down to it, this editor is extremely complex, and it's taken me years and years to learn how to edit and, you know, imply certain effects and different camera transitions. Anything that you see in my videos, that has taken me plenty of time to learn how to do. So this next question comes from Colton C. Merrill. He asked me if I'm coming to Vegas anytime soon. You know, it is a possibility. Hopefully I will be down there sometime this fall to ride some of the parks and maybe even get some edit clips or just make an awesome YouTube series out of, you know, that little trip. But anyways, we're gonna move right on to the next question, which comes from NickyPoo_. He asked me who is my favorite rider. My favorite rider is none other than the Dylan Morrison. He is one of my favorite riders. He has such a clean style and just goes absolutely berserk on anything he touches, which honestly I envy that so much. Dylan Morrison would definitely have to be my favorite rider. Yeah. So we're gonna move right on to our next question, which comes from XXBen_HarveyXX. There's a cat. What are you doing? No. Come here. You gotta be in the vlog. Yeah, this is my cat. He's big and fat and old and grumpy. Say hi. You're digging your claws into my chest, cat. Rate the cat 1 out of 10 in the comments. Anyways, this question comes from Ben Harvey. He asks me, what's your favorite trick and why? One of my favorite tricks would definitely have to be a nothing front scooter flip. The reason why it is one of my favorite tricks is because the fact of me letting go of my scooter in midair and it doing a full front flip variation and landing back on it. Honestly, I think that is the coolest looking trick ever. It's an absolute savage trick. Next question comes from Braxton_ASay03. He asks me, you gonna come down and ride Layton this summer? You already know, bud. Layton's actually a really cool park. I don't think I have any clips of me riding at Layton Park, so we'll definitely have to get that soon. Next question comes from _Logan_Harris_. He asks me, are you going to Havasu for the qualifier? Yes, I will be, and I'm actually going to explain right now. So I'm going to actually be traveling through the majority of March. I'm going to the ISA in Canada at Air Rec Center, and then I will also be going from Canada to Phoenix for the Lake Havasu competition, which is going to be super fun. At the end of all of that, I'm actually going to be dropping a short film based off of scooter riding and filmmaking and traveling, all just bunched up into one awesome edit. So be on the lookout for that, guys. I cannot wait for that video. It is going to be the sickest thing ever. I kid you not. This question is a really awesome question from Tom Styles. He asked me, what is the best and worst part about having a sponsor? The best part is, if you have the right sponsorship, they're going to treat you amazingly. They're going to send you parts you want. They're going to send you out to competitions or just destinations to promote their product. Not only that, you get to ride with other people who also have the same mindset. If you're going to surround yourself with people, it's got to be people who have the same mindset and the same end goal. That'll set you for success almost way more than just being on your own. The worst part about having a sponsor, I'm not even sure if there really is a worst part about having a sponsorship. They're pretty much doing everything that you would want them to do. At least that's why you agreed to be one of their team riders. And if not, maybe then, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think there's really any bad part about being a sponsored rider. Next question is an awesome question from OllieMartin.media. He asks me, what is your goal in life? So my end goal in life is to be all in all an influencer and have a legacy for my name and what I decide to do with my life, which would more than likely be either filmmaking, scootering, directing, you know, videos or films, or being a YouTuber. When it comes down to the fame or when it comes down to money of anything, those aspects don't really matter to me. I just care about what I plan to do with my life and hopefully enjoy and live it to the fullest by having awesome experiences, either making videos for you guys, scootering, traveling, different things like that. Those are the kind of things that I live for. But anyways, moving on to the next question, and it is, whoa, it's from my girlfriend. And she, let's see what she said, do you love me, question mark. Is that even a question? Okay, you already know the answer to that. Yes, I love my girlfriend. She's amazing. She does everything for me. And I, like, honestly, if I'm gonna have a real sponsor, it's gonna be my girlfriend. I'm sponsored by my girlfriend. She does everything for me. If you guys still don't know who my girlfriend is, it is none other than Ireland Samuels. You can follow her on Instagram. She will be linked down below right underneath my Instagram. I'm pretty sure you will see her in plenty of the other videos that I will be posting every Saturday. Guys, that I think is going to wrap up today's video on our Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and comment your favorite part of the video, and do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, because there will be new videos every other Saturday, or every Saturday, you know. Guys, thank you so much, like I said again, and I hope you guys have the best rest of your day or whenever you watch this. But anyways, guys, this is your boy Tristan, Epic Scooter Rider, whatever you want to call me. Peace and out.